Yes, coffee. Woot. India. Whoa. All things are good. Let's try it. Hopefully we fixed our internet problem. Not likely, but hopefully. And I won't have to get mad at my internet in a couple hours. We'll find out, I'm sure. Good morning. Boiling? Boiling, Matt. All right. No, hopefully everything works well. Good morning, dude. Hope you're having a good one. It all corrected. Boy, dude, you know? Boy, angry, boiling mad, either way. It works, man. It fits the context of my morning. Hey, good to see you, though. See if my internet wants to chill today and be a part of this, you know, be part of the solution, not the problem. That was an awkward spot to spawn him. Oh, we got a new playlist I want to listen to. I'm gonna put that on here in just a minute. But yeah, good morning, everybody. It's gonna be a better day than it was yesterday. I can feel it already. Yesterday was a long day, man. Yesterday was a good day, but a long day at that. Get a different layout on the tiki-taki. Trying some new stuff. Yeah, the kids today, they like the vertical. Yeah, I know. I don't know, man. The phone, apparently it looks better on the vertical. I watched my own clip and I'm like, man, it's kind of small. But I get it. Because like when you watch it in full screen, whatever, it's like, ugh. Like you only like watching this if you're a Diablo fan. So yeah, a couple little, you know, move arounds. Tried my head in a couple different spots. I think putting myself behind the window is the right idea. I don't think I'm cute enough to be the center of attention, but D4 finally added some paladin. Nice, dude. You don't even know. What is my top donation of all time? Death can save you from me. I don't know. Probably 1,500 total. Yeah. And then there was the charity event. So it was originally like 500 for a long time, for the charity event, and then yeah, the other stuff just kind of added up. I guess if it's from an organization, it's different, right? So I don't know. I don't know. Never really something I've thought about too much. I've never been doing this for the money. If I did do something that like to generate big donations, it's typically for something. It's not for myself. What do we got? What do you do? Nothing. That's what you do. All right, lightning skiller, whatever. Safe. No one's gonna use it. Some salty potato, probably. You know. Actually, I think Salty and me are probably even for the first time in a while. And actually, at this point, I might owe him 20 bucks. I don't know. It's not even worth thinking about. Actually, it's really not worth thinking about because I'm probably still in the lead. Like, he probably still owes me a bit. But it's okay because, like, I'm just a nicer guy than he is. What is my goal? For what? My goal? I just like to make a space that people come hang out. I play a lot of Diablo, so I like my friends to kind of hang out with Diablo with me and kind of be part of it. And if they like to play in Diablo, hopefully, you know, they talk to me about Diablo stuff. You play any Diablo? You can fix the jumping loot filter by turning off ranges or help text. I didn't have a problem with my jumping loot filter until you said something. Yeah. Oh, what's my goal for life? I'm starting a new, I just graduated college. I went back to college during COVID. That was fun. Finished, graduated, did really well in college. I was not a traditional student, so I'm just kind of proud that I did well in college. And now I'm interviewing. I just had my, hopefully, last interview of my life yesterday. And hopefully it works out. I'll let you know if I get hired, tell you more about the position, the job, and then that'll be it. It'll be a happy woot. I've accomplished a lot of what I want in life. You want to be a soldier? Why? I'm retired military. I don't have any of my military stuff near me. But why would you want to be a soldier? You can serve people in so many different ways. You don't have to go to war. So Steve, what are you up to, man? Just working, getting ready for it? Damn. Boom, boom, dudes. What are you gonna do? I was doing one of these last night, Steve, and it was, I had to leave. I was like, nah. Like, I'm gonna die in here. Still be humbled. Laying in bed pretending to sleep. You can't sleep with your phone on. Actually, there are people who do that, isn't there? Sipping a coffee, enjoying it. That's really my main goal for the day. Make my wife happy, make my kid happy. These are the things I shoot for. Oh, hey. Whew, damn. I'm peeling from my sunburns that I have, and it's peeling on my chest right now. Ooh, man, let me tell you. Few things are as distracting as an itchy chest. Wow. Okay. Does TikTok not have a non-resurrected option? No, I wish they did. There's been a A petition is probably the wrong word. Made. I think it is a petition though. Problem is category's too small. Did you try Minecraft? Yo, I've been playing Minecraft. I don't play it right now. Mestic. Playing Mestic. I've been playing Minecraft. I don't play it right now, but I've been playing Minecraft since the original. It played in a browser, like alpha, back in like 2007, something like that. I played a version of it where I played a version of it in my high school library that was not meant to be played. Yeah, I've played a lot of Minecraft. I've watched that game evolve into a whole different thing. What got me into Twitch was Minecraft too. It was not me on it, but like me watching people. It was Minecraft. Me and Minecraft got history, kind of like me and these guys. Wow, that hurt. Thanks, Lucky. Appreciate you, man.
Afternoon.
Hope you have a great day. Look at that guy. What game is that? I'm sorry. What are you talking about? Which game? Which one? This is Diablo. Yeah, I tried messing with it a whole bunch, Steve. I got a program that changes the native resolution of Diablo to whatever you want it to be, and I made it vertical, and it does not look good. It's just not like the new games where they're made to scale like that. Oh yeah, you should play Diablo 2. It's a great game. Never played it before. Don't do anything but install it and go. And once you figured it out, start Googling. You're off. Just stopped in to say hi. Appreciate you. I hope you have a great day there. Steve. Steve. Good guy there. You guys don't know Steve. You should know Steve. Steve brings the heat, brings the energy, brings the juice.
Greetings.
Weak tri-res with a little faster run walk, huh? No extra. Weak tri-res. Want that back. Hey, Chippy. Good morning. Good to see you. Good morning, everyone. All right. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Having a chippy-tastic morning. What are you? Why did that just happen? Check your latest vids. You got a 4-foot sky. I saw it. I saw it yesterday. I already saw your video. I love the way the cat. I love the way the cat just jumps up there. You captured that perfect. Or did you throw it and start recording? What was it? Tell me the truth. I like cats, man. Did you see my latest cat video? Huh? Yeah, baby girl, I'm talking about you. I probably should have upgraded that before I slammed it anyways. It's not a bad chest. Total placeholder, but is it Diablo Immortal? No, unfortunately. Diablo Immortal is the mobile version of this of Diablo 3, right? Like a 3.5. It's its own thing. The two cuties in bed, yeah. 12 more minutes of videos to edit? Jesus. You take 12-minute long videos and then clip them all together? Or clip out of those what you want? That must take forever. But you don't miss anything. I miss things, so I get why you do that. All right, what do we get here? 57, 67. These really aren't that good. Sadly. You want them to be better. Diablo Immortal is a good game, though. If you're looking for a Diablo experience and you can't do any other Diablo experience, yeah, go for Immortal. Give it a shot. Don't Google anything. You might get mad. Immortal's got a bit of a swipe for loot problem, I think. It's all right though. Just play and enjoy the game for what it is. Don't try to compete. What so did you say what you did, Chippy? No, you didn't yet. Okay. Am I family friendly? I try to be, but I do swear. I generally won't talk about things that aren't family friendly beyond that, but I every now and then will let one slip, especially if something good or bad happens. Like, you know, it's probably an authentic Woot moment when I'm dropping an F-bomb. Yeah, but this game's not family friendly, so I would never say that I'm family friendly. This is not a game for children. Is it probably fine in today's standards? Sure. Is it a game about slaying demons and going through the different layers of hell? Yeah. Should you have it in front of your kids? Probably not. Would I? Yup. Let my kid play it in a heartbeat. But yeah, I don't tell somebody else how to parent. I'm just saying how I would do it. I actually think that saying's kind of silly. I think Chippy said that to me. You absolutely can't tell a motherfucker how to parent. I will real quick, too. Like, yo, dude. You need to fucking get your kid. You need to rile them up. Fucking tired of them fucking terrorizing my neighborhood. Whoo! I got you, Chippy. Let me know. Time and date. I'm there for you. I don't know about that. Yeah, I think there's definitely some good family-friendly Diablo streamers out there, for sure. Think about like Lucky and really all the big ones that are like old school, like Llama, Dobrunsky. They were all nice, family-friendly streams, right? You got Woot, who's just like, well, I'm the clown in the closet, as I like to say. Free Fire. I think I do. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played it. I think I know what it is. Is that the squad game? Huh. What am I looking for? Thought I was gonna do that. One sec. I'm going to put on a playlist. Where's that? It's what we play at Music League. Oh, I have an update button. You ever, any of you like that, where like you see the update button, you just must click the update button? All right, we gotta pause this. Oh my God. Oh, how did I miss that? Maybe I don't play this one. Maybe this is a off-stream playlist. All right. That's silly. Hi, what's up, Spicy Water Diamond? I just installed all the ones that just say Diablo. Wow, why? You just blanket blasted them? That's cool. It makes me nervous. I hope they're all good. Cool game, thanks. What's up, Bilbo McBaggins? Burpee Burpensteins. How's it going, dude? Cool. Good. Just got off the phone with the kiddo. She made it through TSA. On her way to you. Did you helicopter your kid through TSA? I'm just kidding. Doing fine. What's when she started traveling solo dolo? Is this the first trip? What's this game called? This is Diablo 2. Highly recommend you checking it out, trying it out, playing it a little bit. It is the goat of goats, the Baja of Bah Humbugs, or Baja Blast. I don't know, man. This is all your gamers' favorite classic game. Doing it for a minute? That's cool. No flack with like ever, probably. I'm just curious if like I sent little Woot. Solo dolo. I'm sure he'd do fine. I would kill for just a good ring. Southwest, no parent at 12. I think you can, a lot of the airlines do that. Is it just Southwest? I saw kids flying on Allegiant when I was there. I used to like Southwest a lot more. I avoid them now. I don't know what changed, but something changed. And I haven't been since they did away with non-assigned seating. They do assigned seating now. Makes you pay for escort until they're 16? Oh. Huh. Well. Little Woot would be the guy too. He would be too honest. He'd be like, yeah, I'm not 16. They'd be like, okay. We got you. The music list looks good. Know which song is mine? Oh yeah? Can you guess? I feel attacked this week. Everyone in Music League feels like they got me pegged. Don't search it? I won't search it. I promise, bro. I promise. No, Eric Clapton was not me. I appreciate that, guys. I'm not going to tell you anymore, though. Process elimination will start to win out. I need to look at the rest of the list on this one. There was some stuff on there. I was gonna put it on, and then when I looked at the whole list, I was like, you know what? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe we wait till we're a little bit more awake for this playlist. Starts off with Cypress Hill. You know, you kind of got to be a little bit more in the world for that. A little bit more present and accounted for. Oh, I saw some might in there. I could throw in some Big Mike right now, though. Get us prepped. RTJ. You should try this game out. It's a good one. Good Blizzard. One of the original best Blizzard games they got. Up there with, it's up there. I remember exactly where I was when I got this game for the first time. I remember begging my mom to buy this weird, obscure game on an end cap at Target. It's all been uphill since then. You liked? Appreciate that. I don't really see alerts and stuff. I turned them all off. They get distracting is not really the word, but I appreciate that. I really do. I see all that stuff like afterwards, and it all helps a lot more than you think. My YouTube is dangerously close to the goal I'm looking for. Just gotta be active. If I'm active, I'll hit it. I'm on a path to hit it right now, so it's not even a big deal. Just cruising. Stop doing that, Woot. Oh, this is not how I want to have a death. Hardcore, by the way. When you die, you're dead forever in this mode. Hardcore. What are you gonna do? By the way. All right. Belbo, you see my burr rune? Oh, thank you. I really do appreciate that. It helps way more than you know. That's the magic thing I need more of. Subs and watch hours. Let's kind of clean out. I got a little bit too much. I did not. Thank you. Couldn't remember if I had shown that to you. Yeah, I got me a burr rune, baby. Not gonna do anything with it, but... Skeleton warrior, half freeze. Not it, not it. Sure, sure. Yeah, so, yeah, you know, burr rune, but what are you going to do with a burr rune in like a GSF where you are the conviction? I think that's setting up a Faith, Viga, or Act 1 merc for the Vengeance Pally. I think it'd probably be a good one, yeah. What do you need the Faith for on the Vengeance Pally? Just to, like, you shouldn't be suffering on frames. Thanks, Spicy. Me too. Yeah, it does look like I got a handle on my internet so far, at least. Nothing bad's happening. All right. We got through them. We still got some dolls up here, though, I think. Don't need it, just want it? No, no, a faster run walk's always a good feeling. I'm not gonna argue that. This seems overkill for vengeance. You're probably one shot and everything anyway, so it's probably the right move. Come on, 89. We're going this morning. Dude. Poison sucks, man. Questionable gear? Oh yeah, no, dude. It is 100%. This is a group cell found, my friend. This is not ideal. We're working on it. Okay, cool. Yeah, either way, you were right, man. You were right. No argument here. Nah, this is it's a hardcore group cell found where we use the Wheel of Death to RNG our build. So we put all the builds on a wheel, and mine rolled, and I got really lucky with a Vengeance Paladin. So I've just been kind of rocking it since. Died twice. It's been an adventure. Hoping to hit 80, 90 today would be ideal. I think I'm definitely on pace to do it as long as my internet stays up. Been having some weird internet hiccups at like 10 a.m. lately. When I called to complain to the ISP, they go, "That's the you problem. That's not an us problem." I said, "All right, so I'm gonna just switch ISPs." There's 2 companies offering out here that use different infrastructure, so maybe Kyler will run a you know, a super cool fiber line just to my house. No burr in the box. Bilbo, I don't know if you noticed, by the way, this is 100% your playlist. Putting Bramble on too for thorns? Is that a thing? This sounds like extra. Little boomerish. I think that's online with what I do here. You tried playing Diablo 4? I did 1 act and haven't been played since. It's been a month. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that. Every now and then I'll give away copies of Diablo 4 to people on the internet that I find, and just to get them to try it. In the last one I gave away, the guy messaged me back. He goes, "Can I just give you back this key? This game is not for me." I was like, "Oh, no, you can't. Actually, it's yours forever. Enjoy." It's not how keys work, but yeah. Oh, it's a conquest sword? What the heck is a conquest sword? You don't see a lot of those. Anyways. I came back and guess what I got? Battle of the Evil. Ooh. What's that? The art at times is incredible. Oh, for Diablo 4? Yeah, it is. I've got a coffee table book with all the arts. What else? I've got a lot. I have art up here. I have a big thing that Blizzard sent me. It's a giant thing of Lilith, and in it as like a church temple. It's right up here to my left, and it is gorgeous artwork. I love it. Love it. It's something like I generally don't keep out like a lot of stuff, but it's one of the things when I got it, I was like, nope, this gamer gear is staying out, man. Like the backgrounds, levels, nice. Yeah. It's the whole thing's a vibe for sure. I was actually trying to find a way I could do a Diablo art where I do Chaos Sanctuary as my scrolling background. I guess it would just take like this screenshot, somehow make myself invisible. I could probably make it work. Kind of hard to figure out. I don't know. Got a dip. I'll be here. Bye, Kyler. Oh, Merc takes some D there. Some big damage. That's funny. All right. Come on, Diablo. I need you to spawn. See, once you get going, he goes down faster than Bilbo on a first date. But Chris Dobbs isn't here to pick on. What are you doing? So right now I'm leveling. So because normally Ragoon, so this game has hardcore mode where if you die, you stay dead forever, right? And so normally at this point, I would be pushing something that's way more dangerous. So right now we're just farming the end of the game's final 2 bosses, really, just to get like everything that we're killing along the way is decent-ish XP. So we're just kind of grinding along, but also it drops some of the best loot in the game. So like you said, we're looking for loot while getting levels. There are places where you can do just loot faster, right? So I'm trying to do like kind of like a best of both worlds. And it's working out, I think. I haven't really actually found any loot in a while. On a bit of a dry spell for loot I need. We've got lots of good charms and stuff though. But I love, Dinos, thank you for the follow. I do love me some Diablo 2, pretty much all things. Found an interesting mod yesterday that I guess a couple people tried to tell me about, and I didn't really recognize what it was. But somebody did create a good section of PD2, or they did create PD2, recreate it, or it's near PD2. Unresurrected, but it's single player only. Slightly modified for like single player stuff. It's more like the essence of PD2. Some of the stuff I was seeing, it looks a little broken. Definitely a top 5 game for you. You never beat it, as I never did Ubers. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, you should. Got time, do it. Do it, kill Ubers. Now you can do it pretty easily too. I do a little bit of bossing, but I do mine in like short spurts, like I'm like a binge bosser. I prefer to just pull the slot machine slowly, like this. Farming torches is like a painful slot machine. It's those big payoffs, right? I don't think Steel Driver is doing anything for me, but it is one ED off. Not so bad. I think I'm happy just having done Baal in Hell. Yeah, that's a lot more than some people do it. Now the real trick is trying to do it as fast as possible. Figure out fastest character you can do it with. Good luck. Have fun. Can you do it in sub 2 hours? I believe in you. They spawned all the way down here. Get them up. Good morning, Epicness. Gonna be half lurking today while you're working. You're working with Woot while working? Wait, watching Woot while working? Woot? Wait. I love you. I hope you have a great day, my friend. I feel like I need 5 mil before I start becoming a speedrunner? No. 5 mil money? Nah, dude, you're good. I speedrun. You can speedrun. Yeah, speedrunning's fun. Doesn't take nothing. Just get into it. Your first one's gonna suck. Second one's gonna suck. Third one's gonna suck. Fourth one's gonna suck. It's gonna keep sucking, and then it won't suck anymore. And then you'll still think you suck, but then you compare yourself to other people who don't practice, and you're like, oh, I don't suck. It's fun. You're conscious out to get out and do some outside stuff. I get that as well. You gotta be productive in life, right? Gotta see progress, feel progress to feel good, right? I get that mindset. That really is not worth much XP anymore, but for how fast it is, you can't be mad at it. I recently got a promotion at work, congrats, and went from being a custodian at my local school district to being the custodial director. Sure. Doing reports and daily. Hey, there you go. Look at you, paper jockey. Little pen flipper. You little coffee sipper, pen flipping, blind shifting, report writing, son of a screwball. I don't know, man. Good morning. I just went to, I had an ice cream truck the other day. Here's my ADHD starting to kick in. I went to an ice cream, you know, like ice cream trucks, sing songs. Ain't no chime, or ain't no crime in singing this chime or whatever. I got a screwball for the first time in a couple years. God, talk about downhill. Screwballs used to be something to talk about. The screwballs were actually on the top. You could tell it had like melted. They'd floated to the top and then refroze. Like, oh, this is such a letdown. Don't love that at all. So yeah, but speedrunning, I will tell you, if you ever really did want to get into Diablo 2 speedrunning, the best way to get into it would probably be to hang out with some of the speedrunners. I do imagine they'll be speedrunning again here very soon as the reset cycle is wrapping up and people are going to be more looking for things to grind. Some good ones out there. I know, I think Kano was just doing Ubers yesterday. One to Ubers. But congrats again on the promotion. That's huge, Epic. Hope you're enjoying it. Sometimes that new promotion can come off as a little bit less enjoyable. Grass doesn't feel greener anymore. I have a belief too that everybody wants to be a leader until they're put in a leadership position, and sometimes that just doesn't speak to them as much. That's all right. There's nothing wrong with recognizing that when it happens to you. Not that it's going to happen to you. I just mean it happens. Two bone wall. No. It's been meth. Been many, many years. Is this meth? That was no. This is Worldstone Chamber. So Mephisto is the Act 3 boss. This is the Act 5 boss. I don't really do a lot of the Act 3 boss in this mod at all. I guess I could, but the route to him is traditionally shitty. And I'm not really like an efficient character for running it, so sometimes I just don't do them. Like if I got to rush a homie who died, like in the GSF, I would be able to. It just wouldn't be ideal. That Black Horns? Oh, Face of Horror? Oh, it's got 18 all res on it. Huh. Never knew. Always come back? Oh, well, thank you for having back shots. Or what? It's a lot of paper pushing. That's director positions are going to be nothing but paper, yeah. Our new superintendent is huge on reports, data, meetings. It should be. Yep, schools need to lean into that. You got a $15K a year bump. Oh, cool. Does that mean I get a $15 a year bump? Because I get, what is that, 0.01% of everyone's pay? No, I'm kidding. Plus being salary now. Okay, struggling a lot with figuring out how to get my team to accept accountability. Hasn't been in your department for years and still being true to myself. A natural person doesn't like confrontation. Epic, if you ever want on any advice, man, on how to deal with that stuff, that is literally what I studied in college. I'm great at it too, like outside of college. I got lots of real world experience managing knuckleheads. I promise your problems that you have are not unique either. They're problems that everyone has come across in leadership, management. These are unique issues. They're not unique issues. They're just issues. And you are just dealing with them for the first time. Second time, maybe you've seen them on other people, but you'll see it time and time again. So every time you deal with a problem, remember how you dealt with it, because you're going to see that exact problem in management again. All right. None of that's helping me. Let's keep going. But Nate, dude, hey, how's that quality? What you think? You played it good. I'm glad. I got all the quality fixed. It all looks better. No lags, no disconnects. I think it's doing all right. I think I was over pushing OBS. I think it wasn't me problem. I was asking OBS to push too much stuff at the wrong rates. So I just had to adjust some stuff. I think the multi-stream plugin thing that I used, eventually it was like, all right, listen, we got a problem. You don't like it, you love it. I love that for you. I think the Diablo 2 team made one of the most addictive games. One of my non-gamer friends was talking about how they had heard that some video game company is getting sued for games being too addictive. And I laughed and said, that's like suing the water company because their water quenches your thirst too well. It's like suing the bullet company because the bullet's too deadly. It's like suing, you know, suing grass because it grows. What are we doing? I would love all the advice and tips I can get. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, lean into the people that you have around you, especially because they're going to be a little bit more in know with the nuance of things that you have going on. But be patient. Never be angry when you're managing people at work, ever. Always take a deep breath, come back with a piece of paper. Whenever you get mad, stop what you're doing and go find a pen and paper and write something down. That is like the secret of management. Write down exactly what it is you're doing, what's making you upset, identify the problem, and separate the people from the problem. If you can do that, everything else, you can fuck up everything else, but if you can separate people and problems and look at problems as like a unique thing, you'll do well. It's when you apply the people process to it and you always get mad at Jeff because Jeff is always fucking up, and Jeff fucked up today, but he also fucked up last Wednesday, and Jeff has fucked up 3 things in a row and Steven hasn't fucked up in a while. And then all of a sudden you're mad at Jeff, and that's when you're gonna fuck up. That's when something bad's gonna happen. Stupid Jeff. My name is Jeff. Gotta go. Hey, enjoy. Did you know that if you don't blink in an hour, you get bling? What? If you don't blink? You want me to... You get blind, yeah. Ah, yeah, Random God. A little Diablo too. You ever dabbled? It's a fun one. I have, Yeah, I know that. I think it's women blink a lot more than men. I believe that's a thing. So that might be what you're seeing there with your sister. I'm sure there's a reason for that. Some weird reason from back in the evolutionary times. Oh, I knew what you meant. I gotcha. Phone autocorrects and yeah, have really changed, like, mistypes. Like, the autocorrects have just kind of launched into their own level of language at this point. So for a while they were like learning our individual styles, and that went away. I liked that one. Too lazy for the grind. Whoa. Don't put expectations on your end game. Let the grind be the journey, and let the journey be the goal. Hey, that was some Sherpa shit right there, right? Hey, I'm 37 and that was deep, all right? I get it. There's it's an infinite grind. It does not change. Go forever. You can just move the bar. Oh, come on. Go for a cup of coffee. Little spicy room here. Souls. Blood thieves. It's fine. Dolls and death lords I hate, but souls suck too. Souls are a real death like variable I have to watch out for. Conviction and souls would probably put me down quick. Come on, Bale. Give it up, baby. Oop, oop, oop.
Thanks.
Anybody making coffee? Let me know. I can use a cup.
Thanks.
I want to find it. I found out there's a need to find out the hours. There's a shop near me that's a coffee shop. My wife's gonna be mad if I go without her, but it's a coffee shop / plant store. I want to go. They have plants. I'm such a generic white woman. My cats, plants.
Yes.
Gardening. Although I will see, I see more of the homies posting gardening pictures than I do see the homies' wives posting gardening pictures. Kind of into it. No, Golson was out there, man. He was getting some for a while. I think he stopped. Should talk to him. I wonder if he has any indoor gross stuff he wants to get rid of. My HOA is about to crack down and shut down my garden. I already know it. Found out yesterday. It wasn't like, it's not written down on paper that it's happening, but I found out yesterday it's happening. Kind of poopy about it. I think it's ridiculous what HOAs are capable of doing, but it's fine. I'm going to do exactly what I need to do initially, and I will look for somebody who wants to be compliant with me. Good morning, Turk. How are ya? Sorry, your name is really small on my screen today. I don't know why. Turco. Hi. Why is it so small? Yeah, it's the people, not the HOAs. It's the people that suck balls. Remember that. It's not bullets that kill people. Damn, Bilbo. This playlist slaps, man. I did say I was going to go make a coffee, didn't I? All right, after Diablo. Farming something? Just levels, mostly. It's pretty good. Definitely vibes for the car, stream, my life. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, dude, you know what, Bilbo, though? So last night, the ladies, of course it's the ladies. The ladies of the HOA were out front of my house talking about my neighbors because they don't like the catio. Meh, 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 meh. Dude, I'm going to send you a picture of this catio, Bilbo. It is gorgeous. I'm mad that they're calling it a catio. They don't know that she has cats, that she puts it out there. It's an enclosed patio. There should be no rules against enclosed patios for health reasons. I'm ready. I'm getting my ammo ready, dude. I'm getting ready. I'm gonna, dude. I'm gonna get them. What kind of coffee do you like? Pour coffee. Yes, I like coffee. Cheap, black, in my mouth is generally how I like my coffee. There's a joke there somewhere. Don't make it. No need. I already did. Yeah, for real though. I have no standards with coffee. If it's good coffee, I love good coffee. If it's bad coffee, I'm drinking it. I don't care. The only rule is, and it's a soft rule, but like no creamer. Definitely no sugar. I wonder if Cougs... I feel like we lost some people, man. I'm sure McKelb thinks the same thing about me, though. So, yeah, but I don't really, I don't get too picky about coffee. Do you guys care ever? Like, does it got to be a specific brand? I got to enjoy a cup of coffee with my homie Cougs on his birthday. And we had some like really good Hawaiian coffee that I would probably drop kick a koala to have again if I could. An absolute 6 out of 5 experience. Pretty good. I love that, dude. Love that. Whenever you get the game goes for a while, you should easily be able to clear 40 hours just in your first story playthrough. Once it's all done and you're looking for more, you can try new characters. You can check out, there's some good mods out there. It's a really fun game. Lots to do. You can make a whole streaming channel just based off of Diablo content, I promise. Hey, what's up, Iceberg? Oh, yeah. Coffee after this one. Pally is still alive, evil old man. I can't believe it either, dude. Can you? I'm doing well, Iceberg. Yeah, a little thirsty, but we'll deal with that here in just a minute. And I'm in like a generally good mood. Just having good things happen. I was telling my wife yesterday, like, it's not that I felt like I was depressed or like there was like a fog or anything, but something the last few days I've just felt so clear on things. I don't know how to explain it. Because there was not, I didn't feel wrong before, but I feel clear is like a good word, right? I feel like I'm at a spot. Wow. I think I'm at a spot right now where I can make up like a good plan and I'd be motivated to complete it. Except getting that cup of coffee I keep talking about. I apparently cannot manage to get that done. Hey, Intricate. Can you tell your wife I said hi? Sure. Do you want me to just tell her that Spicy Water Diamond said hi? Can I tell her your name is Sean Connery? And you're saying hello from The Rock?
My brothers will not have died in vain.
From the grave. Oh, wait, did Sean Connery die? Has he been dead for a while? Probably, yeah. A few years ago. Everything yeah. COVID was a wild time. Really messed some stuff up. Sure, nice. William Defoe says hi? She'll know. She's a big Defoe fan. All right, be right back. Gonna go make some Defoe, some coffee. She's a big Defoe fan. You know what I'm saying? Big. Anyways, be right back, guys. Have a good morning if I don't see you again, and even a better tonight. I will be back with a giant cup of coffee and a smile on my face. Thanks for being here so far, and I hope you guys are having a great morning. BRB. Moo, 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 moo. Hi. How we doing? Hello, friends. Appreciate all the love. Hope you guys are having a great day. God dang. Y'all sell anything on eBay? Like ever? I always leave it like all the default things checked, and one of the default things is allow offers. Man, people lowballing some shit. I just finished Deltarune. Hi, Garrick. I don't know what Deltarune is. Is that a game? It is indeed a game. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Can't say I'm familiar. I'm gonna change it up just for a smidge. Do a key run. Does a creator called Toby Fox. Oh. It's scratching an itch. Why? Why do I know that name? It's not from Diablo Land. It's from something else. But what's up? Is there another scratch you got there for me? I'm in Darkwood anyways. What am I doing? I'm just there for shrines. Early 2000s? Okay. That might be how I know this name. It's like old school YouTube videos. Might just be a name I'm familiar with. That might be what it is. Most likely. Yeah, I guess that's probably it. What's up, Hector? Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Good morning. Ooh, give me that. Just starting PD2. This is a hardcore group self-found that we've been working on for a couple weeks. I'm in an unfortunate predicament though, where I don't really play at the same time as most of the group. So it's been me just randomly picking up little pieces of gear here and there and just kind of leveling. We're up to 88 so far. Trying to get 90 today is kind of the goal. We've done like 40% already, so it should be doable. Maybe, I don't know. I'm really itchy. I've got a wicked sunburn on my chest, and it started peeling yesterday. I don't love that, so we're dealing with it. A little bit of hardcore. Yeah, you know, hardcore where you die if you're dead forever because you're only a core if you're hard. Hardcore. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Oh, and then I miss a charm. That's what I get for reading chat. I didn't even miss it. I picked it up. Damn. That was slick. You know what really sucks, dude? Garrick, I jammed my pointer finger on my left hand, which is like my main key pressing button. Dude, that's not fun. You know, that sucks, actually. What was that? Joint locked? Yeah, I mean, no, it's more like, so I jammed it into a straw bale, like really bad. When I was just trying to grab the straw bale, I thought my hand would penetrate just a little bit more, and like all my fingers but one did. And that one hurts quite a bit too. What also sucks is I have a gnarly cut on it. It's a knife cut that I did myself, actually. I maybe should have super glued it shut, but I didn't, and I've actually broke it twice since. So today I'm just trying to big chill on it. I know a little bit about like cut first aids, so I'm not too worried about myself. I know what I'm doing here. Been stabbed a couple times in my life. Been poked a couple times in my life. I got this one. A daily occurrence? Mm-hmm. Yearly. Yeah, my comfortability with knives definitely leads me to being stabbed more or poked more than I should be. Like, that's kind of how it works, right? If you play with tools more often, you're gonna probably get hurt by the tool more often. But I'm so comfortable with like yeah, that was what happened too, was I got a new knife and I treated it like my old knife. So I just went through what I was cutting a little bit too easy. I used to be a knife guy. Yeah, I still have a bunch of knives. I've got a really nice K-bar. Like questionable why someone would spend that much money K-bar. It's a fixed, like, super beautiful blackened blade. It's gorgeous, dude. Somebody gave it to me as a gift when I got back from one of my deployments. No, for one of my deployments. And then I've got a collection of like Gerbers and other, you know, whatever knives. I'm not a brand whore when it comes to those things generally. I just kind of take whatever's around. Cardboard cards? No, yeah, no, for sure. I've got some cardboard cards. I got some Pokemans behind me. I just stopped buying Pokemans because I stopped being able to find Pokemans. And I got tired of trying to compete with botters online. And it really got weird too. Like, you'd order things on the internet and it doesn't show up for months, right? And then like you're not spending any money at that time, and all of a sudden these packages start showing up and your wife's like, what the fuck? It was like that happened. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I paid for these forever ago. Just pre-orders. So I'm kind of trying to stop that. Oh, you're a brand guy, Bilbo. Well, what you got to do? I've never been too caught up in the brands because I always get disappointed when I buy for the brand. I put a brand on a pedestal sometimes, you know? 1 second, my friends. How do I launch this? Okay, it does work. We're good. This is a new, fresh game. Yep, that's why I'm in Act 4. This game will challenge your memory sometimes. I think it's a me problem, though. Kill Bill 1 and went online. Did you watch Kill Bill 1 because the dude died? He just died the other day. Anyways. Okay, you went and bought the... Yeah. Nothing wrong with a nice fake knife. As long as you like it, you know, it's fine. Don't make it your everyday knife. People might think you're funny. Yeah, I like the Kill Bill movies are great. We were actually just talking about Cameron Diaz the other day at a family get-together. I made my wife laugh real hard. I hit her with the "Is Cameron Diaz hot?" conversation. And the table was split. It was actually the men mostly said no, not really. And then all of the women said yes. Thought that was interesting. She's goofy hot? Is she? She's pretty. Like, she has attractive facial features. But there's something about her that I just do not find hot. I'm like, nah, that ain't for me. Gotta love Director Life, dude. No, yeah. It only gets worse. And then it gets better. And then it gets really good. I was the retail sales manager for 5 different stores, and there would be some days where I would think I was going into work, like getting ready to like bust my ass. Then all of a sudden you realize it's 4 p.m. You've accomplished nothing because like the things you've been working on really weren't that big of a deal. And you're just like, oh, I guess it was one of those days. Director days. And then you have other days where like you're busting your fucking ass for 8 hours and it feels like you've only been there 15 minutes. Hello. These don't do anything for me. That sucks.
I'll put that to good use.
Damn it. I saw it as soon as I did it. I can't. Merc requires the strength from, see as the damage immediately drops. The Sanders boots give 5 strength and he needs 1 more level. At 89, he won't need it anymore. I'm working on it. Aha. Man voice. Hello. With tips, advice, I'll have to check. No. I don't have any like general things. I mean, I do. Lots of general things. Just the only thing I said was don't get mad, write it down. If you do nothing else, but like the minute you start getting mad at people, you start writing shit down and deal with it written down instead of in your mind, you'll do better. But other than that, just, yeah, if you like have any like special, like one-off things you want to ask, I'm here. You know where I'm at. Right. Curse of the 1 strength. That's all it takes, man. That's life, though. Ooh. Okay. Please be good. 22. Could be better. Wouldn't it be cool if I could joust to a barrel? Oh, man. Just getting needy. GMBs rolled into crafted items are sought after. Yeah, there's nobody playing multi-shots on our group self-found. There's no reason for me to do that. Where do you get your mods? White Coca. This is Project Diablo 2. It's free to play multiplayer extension that installs over your current legal version of Lord of Destruction. You can get involved and get installed at projectdiablo2.com, and you will have the best Diablo 2 experience that you will ever come across. Currently leveling a Venge Paladin for the first time. Can you show me your gear? I would love to show you my gear. I also do have a full video if you want a breakdown over on the YouTube land. Give me 1 second to kill this lady. I'll go to a new game and show you my gear. I do not say key. I would like one, though. Give me that key, sir. All right, next game. Going to hell. So, first of all, this is what you're really looking for. This is the main juice of the Vengeance Paladin here. You're seeing it, you're loving it, you're wanting it. Get some. It's a lot of plus lightning, fire, cold charms. No poison. All right, lightning, fire, cold. That's what you're looking for. T-Gods, Vigor. Actually, really what you're going to see, all my gear has this something in common. They have plus to flat elemental damage. So you're seeing the lightning on here. Raven. You got cold on there. Random res ring that sucks, that fits my current need. Alder's boots. Res. Dragon Scale shield. This is what you want for the best in slot shield. High physical damage reduction, high fire damage percentage with flat as well. The 45 Hydra ain't nothing to scoff at. Plus the all res and the strength, or not the all res, sorry, the all res comes from the socket, but the strength and the chance of blocking, it saves you a lot of dex, so you can get a lot more vitality. High Lords, again, flat lightning, deadly strike, res, all skills, IS. That's all nice. Kiera's, yep. Double CBF on my build right now. Nothing I can really do there, is what it is. Light Sabre. There's too many shales in here. Should have less shales. And Frostburn. Alma Negra so much cooler though? Probably. Sorry, when I say best in class, I don't actually mean that. Who am I? Who am I to tell you it's best? I don't know. It's good. It's good. All right? That's what matters. It's good. Yeah, no, for sure. I'm here for you. Let me know if you got any more questions. Then Mercenary, I'm just kind of pumping him I'm pumping him. I'm trying to get more IK gear, just kind of like as it comes in, because it's fun. He's got a string of ears, a wraith skin. He does some physical damage, so he's just kind of, I kind of leaned into that a little bit and let him smack stuff when, you know, he wants to. Then he gets some cool stuff. Still need a torch. Torch would be helpful, yeah, but like keys, that's why I'm farming keys right now. They're not exactly the easiest thing to get. We're trying though, yeah. One key at a time. But it's a great mod, and if you have any problems kind of getting it going or you have any more questions, I love talking about this mod. I would love for you to try it. It is a very great Diablo 2 experience, especially for new, returning, veteran Diablo players. Like, it's still Diablo. So, if you like Diablo, you know, if you don't mind being addicted to things, this might be a good opportunity for you. Internet does seem to be back to a level of usability eyes. We'll see if normal's the word yet. You know what I'm saying? Oh my, I had the exit already? Oh, that's annoying. I can't believe that. Oh, this is a corner. I'm a dork. I see it. So still a little ways to go till T1 maps. No, I can map. I was doing some T1 maps the other day. I just don't. I definitely have enough res, and I have more. I have 42% damage reduction. There's nothing stopping me from mapping. It's just there's things that I, could still benefit from. If mapping only provides XP, and I need loot more than I need XP right now, Mapping provides loot too, but it's slow because I can't kill fast in a map. I have to. It's real slow, methodical. So chase the torches, chase the oddball drops. Things will work out. Just maybe not the way you think it will. Oh, come on. That was a flawless charge over. Just wondering if combat skills increase is better in charms. No, it's not. Nope. You do not want more conviction because you get to the point where your conviction already breaks everything that they have, right? So like your percentage damage at that point, you're only getting is a 2%. If you can get like 2% off of your base, right? So now you take all these charms and that increases your base, right? Your base calculation. So then when it starts all of the other calculations, you've got a higher smack. So you want more smack. You get more smack by adding it here. It's like the equivalent of, you're like a melee character that uses elemental. Like you need to build yourself that way with the idea that no, elementals do not scale for us. I have one in my inventory and it doesn't do anything. This isn't here for the percentage. It's here for the penetration. Yes. Your chain percent up? Oh, how much higher do you want this to go? You've already got chain at 60% chance. Why would I want higher than 60? That's pretty good. What's cap? It can't be much higher than that. What up, Golson? I was talking about you a minute ago. Did you ever do any indoor farming or were you outdoor only? Screw it, we're here, let's do it. And how to get people to accept accountability and embrace changes for things they don't like. All getting paid $16 an hour. Yeah, it comes a lot with your leadership style. You're going to have to be somebody that they look up to. It'll take time. This isn't going to be something that you're going to be able to fix overnight. All right, you have to create a culture where people feel appreciated for other reasons than the $16 an hour. Can you build a Vengeance Pally for 20 high runes? Bro, you can build a Vengeance Pally for 20 World Stone shards if you wanted to. You don't have to go get a 20 high runes, bro. I have never shopped with a 20 high rune budget ever. I've had more high runes than I can count, but I could never imagine actually shopping with a 20 high rune budget. Being like, yeah, dude, let's I mean, if you're trying to make a 3-minute mapper, I don't know if 20 high runes will get you there. I don't know what it takes to get a Vengeance Pally to be like a 3-minute mapper. Yeah, because I mean, you can spend 15 on your weapon pretty easy, but you don't need the weapon to be that good. Like, you don't need one thing in a build, in anything in PD2 to be overpowered. Like, you can get it in a lot of different places. You can have mediocre gear and still one-shot things. So I don't think you need 15 high runes. Don't follow a guide on that, like on some shopping guide. Just figure out what the basics that make the character work, right? Like what you need to do. So for Vengeance Paladin, right? All things set aside, the first thing you want to do is find out how you can get max frames. If you're at max frames, Everything else is going to feel great as you put it in. But if you go out there and you find yourself a Dragon Scale Zac Shield and you're rocking like the slowest frames possible and you can't do anything, it's going to feel like garbage. So for a Vengeance Paladin, the first thing you're going to want to do is try to chase these max frames, get up there. You'll feel a lot better. Next, I would honestly go as defensive as you possibly can until you're just not any risk at all. You're just smacking things and walking around and loving life. And you set your finger on that full Rejuve pot just in case something blows up, right? That's how I've been playing lately. And I've really been enjoying it. As for like upgrades for beyond this, I will absolutely put them on and lean into them as long as it's not a defensive downgrade in some way where like I'm losing something big. Because right now I feel like the character is in a good spot. I only do 12k cap. I know Jim was telling me I think his character does like 23k cap or something nutty. That's softcore. You can absolutely get away with that stuff, man. You can do whatever you like. But I imagine that's probably what you're looking for. Is those big numbers, big Venginess. Walk, whole map is already dead. Holy Fire Paladin. I knew that. Yeah, you're gonna say that. Yeah, you can make a Dragon Paladin, just walk around and everything dies. That's fun too. I'm a big fan of passive builds. I think they do run their course though, like where you get bored of them quicker than. But Fire Golem's powerful too. You can get away with doing some Fire Golem kind of passive same way. We did a season. We got a video of that from this season that I really enjoyed. Got a little bit of flack on it because people are like, "Oh, this is another 30 high rune build." Like, you know what? If you wait to a certain point in the season, everything is a 30 high rune build, and I can't help that. That's not the point. When I tell you it's a cheap build, I mean it's cheap because you don't have to go get everything +1 slammed and get your doohdickies and your dooducky holes or some shit. I'm sorry, making stuff up as I go. But like, you know, not everything needs to be maxly mint in PD2. You will be fine. If you ran my same gear with the different slams, your character is going to run more or less the same. Just, you know, my knife's a little bit hotter, my butter's a little bit warmer. That's about it. You got a Druid and Necro through hardcore level 80. You are the man. What else to do? Not good at sinking a ton of endgame time into builds. Yeah. Yep. I feel that, Golson. You could chase. You could go for the boss. That's really the play, dude. You're at hardcore. You go for the boss. You go for the kill. You get killed or you go for the kill. You know what I mean? That's it. There's nothing else to really do. Biscuits. I love biscuits. Go all lightning damage? No. Vengeance, you mix and match. I got fire and lightning. There's some cold in my build too. It's not ideal, like, because cold doesn't scale as far. So, but it's fine. It's like not a big deal. But if you had a choice between fire or lightning, it's fine. Either one. Just kind of get a mixed blend. And then if you wanted to, because I promise with conviction rocking, like 54% resistance on everything. So you're talking at that point, the strongest thing that you're going to run into, I think, will have what, 76 res for one class, right? There's nothing that's going to be elemental to all things. Or maybe they exist, but whatever. You know, it's not common. So you'll be able to, with that mixed blend of damage, you'll shred stuff that's still immune. You'll love it. Give it a shot. Pick another class, take through hardcore. Yeah, I mean, once you get into the hardcore like mindset of playing, you generally feel safe. You also picked, you said Druid and what? Necro? You picked the two safest classes, you know. But especially now that you've kind of got gear to feed into them, you can get the more risky biscuits. Right, exactly, Garrick. You got it. Yeah. I'm lowering it already. The doohickey in your dude. I wanted to say like dodecahedron or some stupid shit. I don't know why. The week is best friend. You love that guy? I love that guy too. Nazim, appreciate that. I love everybody. Even the guys I killed. Stupid Jabbar of the week. Guessing that was somebody I killed. All right, let's keep it rolling. Next, Key Cold Plains. We did Key. Next game. I almost died here yesterday too. These red pits. Oh my God. It was off stream. I would have been a whole lot of like salty fry if I die off stream. What I read from Okay, max res on a monster was 165. Yeah, sure. Yeah, max res can get up there into the 160s. Yep, sure, can. And then you would need lower res and conviction to break both. True. It happens, just not often. That is absolutely a thing. But what you're seeing too, when you see a monster with a full magic immune like that, with Vengeance, you have 3 different types of magic attacks. Magic. So, or elementals. So you're gonna have, hopefully, something they're not immune to. Yeah, right. I mean, that isn't. I wouldn't even put something like that like as a thing to worry about, Garrick. That's like stressing that it might rain or something. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it happens. Like, you're gonna run across that one oddball thing. Trying to create a character that min-maxes the ability to kill the super niche one-off mobs that you run into every 3rd map. That's bad advice. That's like doomsday preppers who put like the extra 4 years of baked canned beans in their thing. Like, it's just bad advice. You can get more bang for your buck everywhere else. Yeah, you got nothing to worry about. Exactly. If you're at the point where you're living off baked beans anyways, you're probably stressing about something else. You know what I mean? You got a map of all immune to you. Should you even be there in the first place? That was cool for a minute, and then I finished reading it. Wait, hold on. It did say defense, right? Okay, cool. Yeah. Pretty nice shield. It is. It's not going to do anything for anybody that we're playing with. Yeah, res was a little bit low. I could have used a percentage. Would have been cool too. Hey, Strider, thank you for the follow, by the way. I'm not sure I mentioned that. Appreciate you. Torium as well. Thank you. Crazy Train. I am not up to date on my alerts. I'm working on it. I love you guys. Thank you. Yeah, I think there's probably like the only way I change this shield is if I get multiple sockets in this one. And I don't think I'm going to come across a lot of these. I think I have only seen 1 drop this season, but we've played a lot of PD2 at this point. I don't even know if I can remember all that stuff. What did you level as far as this build? Vengeance the whole way through. 2 socket, one of those. Nice. There's the real need will come into it when I start having like a bunch of facets sitting around. Right now I don't have any. It's the only thing I can really put in the sockets at this point that would make me better, because like I have the perfect res, right? So we're not gonna, like, as much as I want the extra socket right now, it's fine that I don't have it. Brick it? Yeah, Garrick, I'm trying. We'll brick it if we can. Hydrate, guys. You bet. Oh, almost dropped something. We're good. Cheers. What level do you get Vengeance? 18. And before your Vengeance, you can play, so your synergies are Holy Fire, Holy Freeze, and Holy Shock. So before you go with Vengeance, you just play Holy Fire, and you'll carry, like, yourself pretty far with just Holy Fire. And you'll even question, you'll be like, man, this is doing so well. Should I really put Vengeance, like 1 point Vengeance versus 18 points of Holy Fire? Yes, you should. And you'll try it, and you'll be like, yeah, look at that. But yeah, Holy Fire and Zeal, especially before you get Aura, was kind of fun, you know, before you get Vengeance. Just out there whacking fast. You go through a little bit more mana. Whatever. Did all skill quests. Yeah. So you'll never, unless you really push your character into the late 90s, you'll never max all your skill points, sadly. You'll never be able to, like, all your synergies. So you definitely want to do all your skill points. And I would recommend just kind of doing a walkthrough with the character. There's nothing throughout the story that you're going to struggle with besides Ancients if you don't have the gear. You can see my rips on my clips if you'd like, and I promise you, ancients will humble your ass. You think you're geared, and nope. Sorry, I got the burps going on in here. Am I hanging on to your previous weapon? Depends on when I had it, but no, my last weapon is gone because it was garbage. I think. No, I still have a Baroner Star, so I do have like backup weapons if I die. But if I die, I'm not doing another Vengeance Paladin. I've earned, so the way we set up our group self-found is we set arbitrary like level goals where if you hit a certain point, you don't have to roll the same character anymore. And that's probably where I'm at. I mean, I might roll a Vengeance Paladin again just because like I have so much gear for it and it's ready to go. But at the same time, you know? All right, what are we up to? 1. We got 1-1. It's all good. Get amped or cursed, Maddock. Yeah, dude, it was. It isn't even that. If you watch the clip, I get hit, I want to say it was like 7 times in just a couple seconds. And it, my silly butt, it happened right before then too, and I healed up through it and it came back for more. Yeah, what are you gonna do? But the clips are over on Twitch. I could probably throw them up on YouTube, and they are on TikTok already. Yeah, TikTok and... No, they are on YouTube. Yeah, they're on TikTok and YouTube. And Twitch. They're everywhere. That's right. Thank you, Twitch. They gave us a 1-button thing to share it everywhere. I love that feature. Omar has been doing a little bit of editing for me, too. It's been nice. There's a fly buzzing on my head. Don't love that. I should buy some of those fly papers. I've been having a problem with a fly every year. Bilbo, what's your favorite fly paper? Raid? What raid? Like raid the brand? Is that the 8 to 11 cold? Probably doesn't go into mine. I think I'm beyond that. I just like it because it's got life. Forgot I was hardcore. Yes, a little bit of hardcore. Do you need like softcore stuff, JD? I might have, like, I have tons of softcore stuff. Let's see what other small charms I have real quick. Also, what's my worst charm? What is that? 53? 39 is going to probably be the worst. Yeah, 39. So we can just call it, let's just call it 20. So this has to beat, it doesn't. But it has a life, so there's value in that. Then we do this. Sacrifice a little bit of damage for a whole bunch of life. I'm going to say yes. It's kind of where I'm struggling right now is survivability. 1621. We'll get it up a little bit more. So, any rune word for the weapon that fits the build?
Yes.
For the elemental? I don't... No, I don't really play rune words too much for vengeance. There is one. I'm thinking of the weapon and I can't, it's not coming to my mind. But I will tell you, I think just getting a lightsaber is probably your better bet. And even then, you don't, because like there is damage coming from my sword. I'm not going to tell you there's not. But if you have your damage in other places, just go get a crystal sword and throw some shales in it and smack things at max frames. And I think you'll probably find you do more damage output than forcing a bad weapon. You know what I mean? That could be terrible advice too. Take everything Woot says with a grain of speculation or speculativeness. Be happy. I got nothing. Not to go here, but man, we've been getting pounded with some rain. I'm so happy. It's probably not a good time to talk about getting pounded with rain. That flood's gnarly. Oops. There are some really cool rares too that you'll find while leveling up that add a boatload of elemental damage. They just don't carry past the uniques that exist, like Baron or Star. There's the mace I like too, but the frames are kind of hard to get there. But the mace was cool while leveling. Where did Bilbo go? I need him to tell me. He's my he's a little bit country, a little bit bumpkin, a little bit hillbilly. Probably offended him with the bumpkin comment. I don't actually mean that. Where the hell is Dobbs? Almost 8 o'clock. Ow. Did anybody see if Llama finished his playthrough yesterday for the true hardcore no healing run? I had that on when I was doing stuff. Didn't get to see the end. Did you dabble with Bloodraven? I think I did Bloodraven first. I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't remember. Shaco, dude, my mind is the minute I'm in something, I kind of forget whatever I did on that game. If I pay attention, I'll remember, but I'm not paying attention. I'm like just focused on the surviving and moving forward part of it. So tough in PD2. She is kind of a pain. Yeah, I am killing her though, actively. She's on she's on the list. You know what I mean? She's on the list. That's like, I wish that was level 4, but anyways. God, this itching. Wish I could show you guys this sunburn. It doesn't pick up well on the camera where like it makes sense to show it to you, but it, man, it hurts to touch. My nipples are burnt. I got sunburnt nipples. You guys ever had that happen? This is, I think, my first time. It's bad. Your summon aggro, summon druid, then she's a giggle. Yeah. Summon necro even can lock her down with golems really easy. I want to say it was clay golems wrecker. I know people run blood too. I don't ever think about it. Insta delete druid. Yeah, telly stomp delete. Exactly. As long as you can put everything on top of her, she sits down, right? She's like, nah, dude, I'm done. Fight's over. Hi, just installed Project Diablo 2. How do you turn the names to HP and MP instead of health and mana potions? Thanks for the stream. Manuel, real quick, I need you to, the thing you launched, the launcher, before when you hit play, all right? Go back to that launcher real quick. Sorry, there was a question. Manuel just installed Project Diablo 2, and it says a question about loot filters. So I want to walk them through it real quick. Back on the launcher, you're going to click on the bottom left corner, Item Filter Profiles. And then if you want it to look exactly like mine, the third person down, or second person down technically, is Cryzard. You're going to click that. Then you click the button or the name Item Filter, and then, oh, wow, whack myself in the face, and then click Save Filter. That's going to... And then you'll probably want to restart the game. There is a way to reload it in the game, but I don't know how to do that. So you'll probably just relaunch your game, and then you're going to have the different loot filters. Now, this loot filter, I don't know if you've played other ARPGs that have scaling loot filters. This one has options. And to see the different, like, to quickly change between them, all you have to do is hit Control, and then you have number pad 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you have different strictnesses of the filters. I would recommend early, just do Control 1. You just need to kind of figure out. I actually run Control 3, more notify, or no, Control 2, more notify. On hardcore, I think. I might tweak it up, but yeah, that's it. That's all you got to do. If you couldn't find it, let me know. I'm taking on a playthrough though, not like a fully geared character with telestomping. Well, no, druids and skeleton and necromancers get telestomp early, but I agree with you that she can be a real pain. She can. You want to be careful when you're fighting yourself some Blood Raven. Speaking of, am I going to kill her now? Nope, we already did it. Next game. Summon Druid gains so many pets so fast. Yeah, lots of... Ooh, we now have Cold Plains as our tear zones. Let's chill. Is a Raven build fun for that? I have not done a Raven build, guys. I would love to. One day, get down on it. Get down on it. So now we have a corrupted zone, tear zone. What do we call them? Corrupted zone here in PD2 land. Just on the way, so you're going to see me kill more stuff. Increased chance at like Worldstone shards and higher XP values. Get some. So itchy. So itchy. Okay. Just want the shrine. I don't need it.
My army will destroy.
Ah, Dobbs. I could have summoned him with that one. Yeah. Just go back to town. Also, I don't know how I'm picking up all these potions just charging around. That's crazy. There is a no pickup command. Might be useful. I always max out ravens first when going through things because they cannot be killed. Yep, they just hang out, right? I love that. Yeah, I had some fun with ravens on D2R for a while. D2R, yeah. On Resurrected. Nope. I know what I'm trying to do. And I'm sure it's there. Let's just do cold plains while we have corrupted zones. That's ideal for me. Honestly, I should probably stop doing towers as a whole. I'll probably increase my key killable drop. My key droppable kills. That's what I'm trying to say. Quite a bit if I stop running tower. Hey, what's up? Initialize, what's up, homie? Old time friend there. How you been, man? Playing some cheesy rice. Playing some Age still? You're playing Age? What were you playing? You're playing something. League? No, you cast League. What were you playing? You're playing something. Level 5, you can pick up a club and with 6 ravens on it. Yeah. Yeah. Wirt's leg, definitely a powerful tool. A lot of league. Still, oof. You're aging yourself every game. If you found out that you took a minute off your life every time you played a game of League, would you continue playing? Or would you play more? That's really the millennial question, isn't it?
Join my army of the dead.
You play ARAM, such more chill? Yeah, I feel that vibe. I do. But then I feel like I don't get the most out of my time when I play ARAMs. Really good people play? Oh, yeah, of course. I love a good breakdown. I think there's, you know, a forever future for MOBA. And so good news is you'll probably have a lot going on. Isn't there a big tournament going on right now, too? I'm really out of the internetisms right now. I would play the same. You don't want to live to 90. You play sit in a corner and rot for. You know, you say that now. At 88, you might want to. Who knows? The quality of life in the next amount, and I don't know how old you are, but when you get to that point, you old man, quality of life, you know, baseline might be good enough that you're out still doing the... Oh, what's the dance where you go under the bar? Limbo, where you'll be out there doing the limbo at 90, you know, living your best life. Mad you played all those League of Legends matches when you were young and took off the last 4 years. MSI is going on right now. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I knew a couple of my friends were talking about it. I feel like I'm missing out on some stuff too. There's definitely some like hype in the chat about it. But I haven't watched any VODs. Are you working on it at all? Or are you just watching this time? Sadly not. Ah, man. Maybe next one, hopefully. Be lurking? Hey, thank you. Yeah, have a good lunch, man. Enjoy. Thanks for popping in. What's up, D1? Good to see you. You're a Fab 72 model? 72, huh? So you're a few years younger than my mother. A few years. Like almost a decade. You're still mobile, agile. You can get some. I love that for you. Oh, cool. My prescriptions are in. It's wild. My I had to call in this refill like 3 times. And I finally got it with somebody, and they're like, "Yeah, all right, I'll do it." And I was like, "Well, hold on. You're like the 3rd person to tell me that." They're like, "Oh, I'm sorry that happened. I already know exactly who that was, but don't worry, I'll do it." And I was like, "Okay, cool, thank you." It was like once they threw the other employee under the bus, I had like a moment of like, "Okay, I trust you." That's what I needed to hear. Anyways, he puts it in and it's on back order. Which is the name of the filter? Kryzard. K-R-Y. Z-A-R-D. He's a good streamer too. If you look up Kryzard on Twitch, you can ask him things about his loot filter. He talks about it. Teach you all sorts of the good things about PD2. The first death was... Which one was my first one? The second one was... Ancients. The first one was... Why am I having a problem remembering my own rip? If only I had a button I could just click. Let's see. Oh, yeah, no. So, no, that was a humbling moment. Straight up. That, like, I thought I was good. That's me being bad. Yeah, the infector death. Yeah, the chaos pop. Yeah, dude, that one sucked. No, that was a humbling moment for me. I thought I was really well geared. I thought I was ahead of the curve. There's another clip of the same death where, like, right before, I'm talking about going to Act 5 and just, like, finishing the game at this point. Like, I was feeling good, and I just got wrecked. Yeah, that clip it was shortened down for TikTok. But yeah, there's a longer version out there somewhere. 1 second, my stomach's doing a flip. Let's get the cold plains. I hate this. Okay, I think it's done. I have a weird stomach issue. It is what it is. Maybe one day it'll go away. Was that the other clip? Eyes? Can you see all my clips? Really? Like all my clips from ever? Okay. So you can't find my Twitch clips, right? I'm asking because I meant to turn those off, and I hope I did. I'm gonna be real, the job I'm looking at right now would not want to find those clips. Am I winning, Scoob? What is winning in this game? Define winning. Am I dying? No. So possibly. Scoob, you on the cable or the fiber around here? Fiber? Yeah? Should I do it? I've been having small, I mean, it hasn't happened yet today, but I've been having small hiccups with cable, and they don't believe me that there's a problem. Yeah? Okay. I don't care about the speeds, bro. It has nothing to do with that. I'm never pushing anything to the speeds I need. It is strictly about reliability. It's the only thing I care about. Consistency overall. I'll pay extra for consistency too. Do it? Cool. Yeah, I've tried so hard. The person that clipped it can pretty much always find it in their clips they created, but you always have the option to delete them. Cool. I don't want to delete the clips. I love everyone's clips. I think they should have them, but that's good to know. It's just I don't want them all in one place where you can go and, you know, find some stuff. Probably pay less. I pay $79 with the paperless. So 79 plus tax, whatever that comes out. I think it's like 82 and change. Pay about the same. Yeah, I can't imagine the price points are that far off. My problem is the customer service for the other company I don't love either. And the only reason I say that is because I know who it is. I know the person who works local customer service, and she is the biggest bitch. Dude, it's fucking wild. I'm like, you're in customer service? She's like, yeah, I work complaints sometimes. I was like, yeah, you fucking do. Holy shit. Like, I could not imagine ever hiring her to be a customer-facing role. Oh my God. I'm talking like... Scoob, remember Emily? Not who she is now, but who she was in high school. Emily C., the skinny one who was like always ready to just to fucking throw a dude's head in a locker. That level. Emily now is a gem. She's a nice person. We all grow up and change, right? No, none of the customers. Yeah, I don't mind my local Comcast reps when I talk to them, but like I don't mind outsourced customer service either. I don't care. I don't. But like you lose a whole level of customer service when I'm talking to somebody like not in my at all realm of life. Like they're on the other side of the world, can't see my problem. There's a bit of a language barrier as well. You know what I mean? Like Yeah, it was not. It is not my ideal customer service experience. Yeah. Now I will say, Saeed, the guy I talked to the other day, super pleasant until he got pushy, and then I had to end the conversation real quick. He they helped me with my problem, or they thought they did, and then he's like, "All right, so now I want to sell you this new phone plan," and I'm like, "No." It's like, "All right, but look, I got this great deal for you." I'm like, oh, "Come on, dude, I'm trying to tell you." It's on its own thing because for business reasons. It has nothing to do with that I'm looking for a better deal. I don't care. You know, charge me an extra 15 bucks at the end of the day. I will pay it. And he's like, all right, so how about I'll send you a free phone? And I'm like, all right, bro, we're done. We're done. All right, let's focus on keys.
Join my army.
I used to have a clip of a buddy twerking on stream because he didn't want to ask out a girl he liked. He deleted it when he found out. Oh, man. Ray, thank you for the gift. Don't know what that is, but I really appreciate that. I need to learn more about these TikTok-isms. I think all the gifts are a penny, is what I think I figured out. Every time somebody sends me a gift, it's like the equivalent of like a Twitch bit, I think. I don't know. I'm figuring it out as we move on. Shankers. Not even good. Can craft better right now. Do you have a video about how to get PD2 up and running? Where are you stuck on something? I would be happy to help you right now. Like, where are you at? And I will walk you through in a 3-step process. Upselling has always been a problem. Yeah. Yeah, service selling when somebody's calling for a problem is a bit off-putting. I'm sure the numbers match up that like they should do it for a reason to justify somebody's existence and customer service, not being like a bot or something. But I don't think everything needs to be a revenue center. Obviously, you want a cost to be a revenue center to kind of offset that, but at the same time, the optics are terrible. My wife's too funny. She they hired a consultant to come into their work, and they were trying to tell them all these things they need to be saying to people on the phone. And my wife's like, no, we're not saying that to people. I was like, what are the things she's telling me? And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, no, you're right. The things that the consultant was saying is like close to being correct, but also not. Hey, Cougs, I have a thing for you. I think. That one. Yeah, Scoob, the thing is too, it's like when you're, oh, if it's difficult? No, not at all. Tura, if you've got Lord of Destruction installed, you've already done the hardest part. Like getting Lord of Destruction installed and updated is harder than anything else. That's like the hardest part. Yeah, I got these for you as well, Cougs. A couple 3% or 3s with faster run walk, or 2 with the fast run walk, 3 with some dex, and there's like a 7 Grand Charm. I didn't know if it still cut the bill for you. What's your account? I don't have anybody. I have some people, but there's only 15 people. This is PDQ hardcore account. Cougar 003. Oops. Cool. Gotcha. Oh yeah, perfect scold's just dropping. Shouldn't be bad at all. No, yeah, once you've got Lord of Destruction installed, you just go to projectdiablo2.com, download the installer, you direct it to, you put the directory in as the one that you just installed, Lord of Destruction, or better yet, do yourself like a favor, copy your entire Lord of Destruction folder, put it somewhere else, install PD2 over that new installation, and then just use the PD2 launcher. It'll use all your CD keys. It'll do all the same stuff. But that way, if you ever wanted to put other mods on or dink around, you might. You don't know. You might. That being said, too, it's too easy to just do it again in the future. So it's just, if you want to do work, you can. If you don't, you don't. Just hit it. I've had multiple mods installed over the same folder before. It was fine. Nothing bad happened. It's really up to you. Bunch of 9 and 10s. Oh, that's nice, you man. Yeah, Reeds. Yeah, this GSF's been pumping along. Really hoping to replace some stuff soon on it. Oh, Kooks, that was the other thing I got. Gore Riders. I got Gores. That was it. I knew I had something else for you. Nice. Is that 3 or 2? I think it's 3, right? Nice. Let's go farm some Summoner and Blood Witch. Hi. That's interesting. I wish enhanced damage mattered for me. Imagine playing another mod that is not PD2. I probably could. There's probably a couple I could get down on. Yeah, but yeah, PD2. It's pinnacle. If you only have time for one mod, you should be playing PD2. No doubt. All right, now we're going to Act 2. Great jewel for Blade Fury. Yeah. Well, no. Blade Fury would there's a couple different buckets of Blade Fury would rather have. Like the ED is nice, but you also want damage to undead. That would be a much bigger bucket for undead or for that character. ED is great, like, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's the equivalent of a 40 ED jewel. And there's better jewels out there, like quickly better jewels. Get some ED res, ED requirement, ED. I haven't got a lot of luck with jewels. Oh man, I feel like jewels are like the thing this season. Most I get is ED is 10 to 15. Yeah, you mess around a little bit, you'll come across it. You'll get there. Yeah, I get it though. You see a lot of the bad ones, and then you don't. I know. That's such a stupid thing to say. It's like, eventually you win. I get it. All right, so we got 1 key. So we're only looking for 2. And good news is she can drop 2. She could drop 3. I think she can drop up to 5 keys. 3 keys. I don't know, whatever. Rerolled the decent rare jewel this morning. 40 ED, 12-8 dex. That's not bad. That'll sell. Skillers? Yeah, skillers are another thing. You usually just get too many. Too many of the bad ones. Let's go right. Oh, come on, baby. Don't sleep on re-rolling the high levels. Yeah, I don't have the jewels to re-roll. Gems to re-roll. I'm not sleeping on anything. It's just, you know, input versus output. Keys to my heart. Hi, Korean. Good morning. My heart's it's an open vessel. You can freely come and go. Don't waste mats. Well, it's not a waste. I mean, there's definitely a lot of value to getting skillers early. Gonna break your heart. Are you jealous of my heart because it's pumping inside of me and you're not? Too much? Not enough? Oh, that's nice, you Bilbo. Not enough? Yeah, sometimes it'd be like that. Sometimes. You just gotta lean into it. Okay, anyways. Playing on laptop, we got out of the country. Ping here is horrendous. I get that. You ever try playing in a different country that like you don't normally log into, and then Blizzard bans your account? That happened to me. I was in Kazakhstan for a while, and I finally was able to download World of Warcraft and get everything up and running, like patched. And the minute I click login, account banned. It's like, dude, what the fuck? So then like I look, and of course it's the weekend. Customer service is only available for that type of stuff Monday through Friday. Oh yeah, it was so poopy. It was just something I did not want to spend my time fixing. I had limited hours. Single player games other than PD2? Okay, so you're just hanging out. That's kind of cool. Did you see a lot of Asian Russians? Yeah, sure. I worked with a lot of Russians too. I worked with, the craziest was I worked with an albino, albino Russian interpreter. That was crazy. Took some getting used to on that one. But it was always something that people wanted to come and talk about, which is cool too. A Russian even here watching the stream? I don't think there's Russians watching the stream. Maybe there are a couple, but I'm actually banned from streaming in Russia on some platforms. Like you can't catch all of my stuff in Russia. Oh, hi, Pavel. Yeah, there's a lot of my VODs you're not allowed to watch in Russia for some reason. I don't know. Twitch just tells me when I'm banned. It's voting time. Hi, Jess. Yeah, I didn't want to vote yet because I want to listen to the playlist, and I started putting it on stream, and I was like, you know, this playlist may not be the most appropriate playlist for stream. Like one of like those songs trickled into the playlist is fine, but all those songs in a row? There's a lot of people with Russian and Asian genes. Oh, sure. Yeah. I mean, I went to a massage parlor that had a... Yeah. Anyways. Great time. Highly recommend it. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Actually, it was not one of those experiences, but it was a great experience. I just come off of a 15-month deployment, and I was in Kazakhstan for, I want to say like 2.5 weeks doing some stuff. And once I found out they did body massage there, they make a big deal about how it's not a special massage. I'm like, stop talking to me about it. Rub my legs. I'm about it, dude, but you gotta get the, you know, you're wasting time. You're probably billing me for this. Let's go. Martel Dave. Am I supposed to craft with these? I bet I am, aren't I? Is my best in slot weapon a crafted rare? Crafted unique? Crafted whatever? Crafted? Is it a crafted? What would you even do? I don't know the weapons well. Weapon crafts. Let's see. PD2 crafting. Do I have it open already? No. Well, now. Crafting. Weapon. Damage, cast, ED, demons, skills. I don't think there is one. Maybe bountifuls. Maybe caster. Caster or bountiful? I don't know. Maybe not. Feels wrong. Not for vengeance unless you roll the elite one hammer with triple elemental. Okay. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep. Gavel of pain. Guess who came back? Hey, listen, man, I never left. Either did you. You're still here. Can't imagine this is gonna beat out 253 strength upgrade. Yeah, I think I K2 set because I don't really care about the amp damage at all. Still one key, right? Nothing's changed. Yep, still got one. All right. We're trying, guys. We're trying. Excuse me. Oop. Oh, okay. That's what that is. Thank you for voting. Coffee's gone. Darn it. Is 3 coffees too many for the day? What do you guys think? Thinking one more. Oh, sunburn. Man. hurts. 3 is a good number. Yeah, good things happen in 3s, right? That's how it goes. What am I doing? Right of waypoint. I had exit immediately. Blades of Ice. Is that what XLX is using? Yeah, of course I remember you. You've been here all morning. It's funny. Okay. I'm gonna cough, you guys. I will be right back. Do you play Diablo 4? Brian, of course I play Diablo 4. Do you play Diablo 4? I play all Diablos except Diablo Immortal. I don't really play that one too much. I could see myself giving it a shot. It's been a while? What? No, it hasn't. What do you mean? What's a while? Time flies. It's all relative, right? You play a little bit too? Good. You like it? You love it? You want some more of it? You ready for Diablo 5? Only 20 more years to go. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Gonna go grab me a refill on this coffee. And, yeah. That felt good. You play Diablo 4 12 hours a day, every single day. Why? Are you okay? Are you okay? You should get a hobby that we should explore this together. How do you feel about cutting grass? You get to touch it. You get to be outside. You might even get paid if you do it well enough. You haven't seen me for a long time. What? Has it really been that long? Well, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for popping in. I will be right back, guys. Woot's gonna grab a coffee. Grab one for you too. BRB. I do apologize. Longer than that meant to be. You guys have some of you might relate to this. Other you're going to think this is the stupidest thing ever. But anyone have cats who demand to be fed water out of a faucet, and you have to sit there and like give them that water? Woot things. All right. I forgot what I was doing for a heartbeat. We're back with that big old cup of coffee. It's happiness in a cup. We had to give up the kitties. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, friend. Somebody allergic? I'm allergic, but I deal with it. Cow level. Tempting. One didn't mesh well with the little guy. Was peeing all over his stuff. They were a package deal. Yeah, dude. You put a cat on a farm, that's their happy place for sure. Like, yeah. Especially you give them something like to climb on. Yeah, cat life, best life. I try to take my cats outside, dude. They're like indoor bougie bitches now. The boy will go outside only if you've been standing out there for about a minute. He feels it's good. Or you carry him out there and then set him down roughly 1 foot away from away from the front door. Anything more and he'll freak out. It's all right though. Cats, dude. I'm pretty sure we already have Clegg set. Completed in here somewhere. All I know is what the sword looks like. Maybe we don't. If I did, it would be like early tabs because it would be bullshit that we don't really use. So, that being said, too. Goodbye, Bone Ash. Tim, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Threw it away? Yeah. Probably didn't want it. Are you still playing Ice, whatever, Assassin? Ice Punch? Ice Face Kick? Icy Kick? Blades of Ice, that's what it's called. Hey, I got there eventually. Like you're sort of playing that character, or you're sort of playing PD2. Also, what was that RPG, the turn-based RPG that you said I might like? I've been meaning to ask you this multiple times. I just sidetrack myself when I go to do it. Side quest? I shouldn't say a sidetrack. I side quest life a lot. That's right, the kid. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Kid's hanging out. That's awesome too. You guys been doing anything fun? I'm gonna probably wake up little Woot here in a little bit and just take him to the city. Great game? What's a great game? You're a great game. Oh, Expedition 33. Okay. Can't say I'm familiar. My kid's still playing space station games. Oh, Jess. Family tour. Gonna go to camp next week. Okay. What kind of camping you do? Small tent. You do the big bougie shit. Just tell me this, yes or no. Do you have a table? Do you bring a table? That tells me a lot about what type of camper you are. If you have a table, I know you pack. You're like, no, dude. We cook in tin foil. I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. It's my type of camping. Actual camping? You bring a table? Okay. Table means you got a spot to set up. Defensive auras. I don't think we have a defensive aura paladin that would care about this. I haven't liked the game this much since BG3. Close, but not quite. What about that one stupid game where you just run around and get killed all the time? How does it rank up against that for you? I have no clue what's going on in that game, but it really just feels like some dude's running around just killing people. I don't know how you survive, what you're supposed to do. It looks so dumb to me. I have no clue. I'm like, this dude's just running around grabbing people. I don't get it. Ooh, that's a group. Dead by Daylight, that's what it's called. Not even comparable. Doesn't win. DBD wins. What is it about that game that's appealing? Is it the social aspect? Like, because you're forced to socialize with people? It's like scary socialization. Socialization's already scary. Now we've got to add a scary factor to it. Yeah? Oh, man. That was cool. It's the thrill of the kill. You play mostly killer. So what does the non-killers do? Do people prefer to be the... I mean, if there's only one killer, don't people prefer to be... Is it actually a community where people don't want to be killed? Gaius, what do you think, my friend? Survivors complete 4 generators to power 2 gates to escape out of one of them. Okay. Sure. So it's like you just go do tasks? Is that it? Like you just run around and do tasks? It is dumb. Okay. But when I see people play it, dude, they get so into it. It's like their thing. Do tasks. So it's like that other sus game, right? It's that, but with killing. Like violent killing. It's a 5. It's only a 5. Okay. Some killers are scary. Well, how is it scary if you know it's coming? Like, if the entire point of the game is to die, or... Wait, sorry, kill people completing tasks, like, you know you're gonna die. Is it just, like, jump scary? Is that all it is? You just into jump scares? Is it the only way you feel anything anymore is when you're surprised by fear? Ooh, I'm sorry, do you feel attacked? Millennials. We've been so numbed by the internet that it takes some like really freaky shit to get us going, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to do with this belt, so we're just gonna put it in a stash. We don't want belts, we want keys. Just a human on this earth? You mean you're just a speck of dust floating in the wind, consuming things that make your brain neurons fire? Listening to sound waves pushed to you at a certain frequency that makes your brain tingle happiness? The human condition is nothing more than getting high. Still no key? It's okay. Key one day, just not today. Good song. You're a good song. This is a great song. This is actually my only, I put this on the playlist, funny enough. So I appreciate you saying that, actually. This is Bilbo's playlist. It's been all about cars all morning. I don't know if you paid attention to that, but he sent it to me, and I was like, huh. You know, I noticed it's missing a specific song about a car. And he's like, oh, you're absolutely right. And it made the list. Pretty sure that's the only one I gave. Gonna be a hot one today. I got a high 85 today, so that's warm. Yeah, I should probably not be in sweatpants and a hoodie. Is what it is. It's more about the sunburn being covered right now than anything. I didn't water my grass this morning, but we've got a lot of rain yesterday, so it's probably okay. But yeah, yesterday, dude, fucking HOA. Me and one of my neighbors, his name's Bob. He's an old guy. He's really cool. He works like, just total down to earth. He works like road crew construction type of stuff. Like just down to earth dude. Comes over, he's bullshitting with me about my grass because I've been clearly caring about it. And he wants to just talk about that. And then in comes the fucking, oh, my camera's on. There we go. And then in comes the HOA chickens who come over and start clucking about other problems. And I'm just like, dude, I kind of want winter back already, just so that you're stuck inside. But I'm going to call it today and get a copy of the bylaws because I had a feeling some shizzy stuff's about to be going down. Yeah, they're, well, there's the chickens started clucking and they said they wanted, they want these new things. And the HOA was like, okay, yeah, well, your HOA is like maintenance only HOA. You guys are broke. And they're like, cool, so let's get money again. They're like, all right, well, we have to find people. They're like, all right, find people. So now we're in that circle. Thing is, like we really got to look at some stuff. Because I'm pretty sure when I moved in, there was no HOA under this spot, and then the HOA was formed shortly after. Or the bylaws, there was no bylaws that were like... Okay, so here's, I guess there's more to a story. There's two HOAs where I live. And they split, and so it was one HOA. And then some things happened where a bunch of repairs had to be done, so they had to split the HOAs for like protection reasons. I don't know. Don't ask me. Yeah. That'd be interesting to see. Work on fees, not fines. Same thing. Whatever. Oh, wait, fees? No, yeah, right. They should. Yeah, but nobody will vote to increase fees. Have HOA immunity? I don't know if it's immunity as much as I just want to invalidate everything they've done. I'm looking for that way. I got a friend who's a lawyer. I'm gonna see if she's not busy once I try to come up with what my... I'll try to crack the code myself before I waste her time. But yeah, we'll see. Still no key. It's okay. You have to pay to have people involved in your business? Crazy. But what do you mean? You pay HOA maintenance fees, and the HOA covers like general area stuff, like our mowing is covered. Landscaping's supposed to be, but I go above and beyond. And I think they might be mad about it. I love just being outside. Born to be wild. Oops, I'm in the wrong zone. Document, record, then record the documents. Make sure it's all on paper and provide evidence. Bro, I'm so far ahead of you, Eyes. I got you. Thanks for the advice, though. I do. Yep, I took some pictures yesterday of stuff. I'm on it. I'm on it. Piss me off. Malicious compliant root is a thing. It's a thing. I love rules, right? I love rules. I love a good rule. Rules are meant to be broken, too. But they should be followed, like, most of the time. But both things can be true. Time and a place to break rules, right? So, my best bet that I actually have for any of the HOA, like, fights so far that I've come across is it's basically suing them for selective enforcement. Generally, you have to wait until you're punished. You see somebody punished for something, and I have a target for somebody who's about to be punished for something, and they are a fighter. Oh, he's a complainer. He's a doesn't matter what's happened in the world, he's gonna find a reason to be mad at it. And he's not happy about this because he has like a really nice smoker, but it's like it's built outdoors. It's like an outdoor build, like the whole thing. It's gorgeous. You can see it from the street. I think that's my guy. I think he's the one I'm going to give the fuel and let him go to the fire. Oh, there's always a plan, yeah. I don't have to be the guy who fights here. I can't, actually. They will laugh at me if I try to fight just because, like, I can go get the owner. You know, I don't own this place. It's not that we can't afford it, it's just we can't get a better deal. There's no mortgage on it, and the owners like me. So our rent is at the point where it's like, it's hard to move out. Like, even if you own, it's hard to move out. Like, if it's just about, like, cash growth, I don't think it's a financially good choice. But if it's about, like, changing your lifestyle, then you do what you got to do. What's wrong with a smoker? You can see it. That's it. There's the HOA chickens don't like that they can see it. They think everyone's house should look exactly the same from a distance. And the fact that he has a built smoker means that his is different. One time you found an Andes in the tomes? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, Andes, you get up there, man. Go farming. We're in the 85 zone right now. Like in the backyard? Yes. Sort of. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter where it is. It's visible, but not accessible freely. You know what I mean? But it's obvious what it is. Can't have things showing from the street. Yeah, keeps the neighborhood clean looking. Yeah, one of the chickens said to me the other day, she goes, it gives the neighborhood character when everything looks the same. And I said, that is the exact opposite of character. No. No. But yeah, yesterday, just hearing the chickens cluck, the narrative's already been written. They already have it. It's done. So now I have to just submit to the problem. I'm not going to kick and scream and fight. I'm not going to stand against flowing water. That's not a fun way to fight. However, I will divert the river. I'll do that. You gonna try reawakening? Nah. Exact opposite of character. That's exactly what I said too. And then they tried to turn it around on me like I was doing something wrong, and they were like, it's because you were in the military. You'll appreciate it. You like everything. You'll like everything looking the same again. You were in the military. And I was like, how dare you tell me what I would like because I was in the military? That's the equivalent of me telling you, you'll like this job. You're a woman. Like, what the fuck, dude? I don't want it all the same. I want a bunch of hippies growing fucking different flowers. I want people painting their houses all sorts of crazy colors. I do not agree that your house value is going to go down if your neighbors do some crazy wild shit. Because at the end of the day, those neighbors come and go. The property value is based around like so many other factors than what one douche canoe is doing in his front yard. Like, get off of it, get over yourself, and move on. End rant. This stuff to document. I love me. Wait, Woot's going to Yellowstone. What do you know about? Oh, is that the show, Yellowstone? I've seen the first half of the movie and I shut it off because I was like, this is a thing I'm getting into, isn't it? Is it good? Fuse to live in an HOA neighborhood. My property, I'll do what I want. Not paying you. I thought you lived in an HOA. You got a nice neighborhood. For sure, XLX. HOAs are so bizarre. To an EU guy. Yeah, I mean, so most of what you probably are hearing about it, Initialize, is the far end of the spectrum. Like most of my HOA, 99% of my HOA interactions have been pleasant, have helped me in some way, shape, or form, have been for my overall benefit. Okay, like for so many reasons. Like what I pay in fees and stuff. So you pay a monthly fee to manage like the public areas is like the general reason an HOA exists. Then there's like rules that they put in so like you don't like stop like the maintenance workers from coming in. Like you can't install like an extra door because like maintenance might have to work on like your outside of your door, or like you can't install like a new window into your house because like whatever, you can't put up a new fence that's over a certain height. It's just like basic generalized rules that are sometimes, you know, like that. But then you get people who think they're lawyers and they read a rule and they enforce it in a way that isn't helpful. You know, they get an idea in their head on how things should go. But it isn't, for most things, I would say HOAs are more attuned to like some EU like protection laws that you have. HOAs are a really bad off in like incest child of that. It's not that by any means. The idea sorta but it is not that. So it's like, you know, anyways. Change where the water goes? Yeah, dude. Yeah. HOAs get to do some fun stuff, but they also are like entities themselves, right? So they are things that you can challenge, or things that you can change. There's processes for everything. There's government agencies that oversee HOA enforcement as well, and making sure that things are like to the point. Like, so you can't just fine somebody $5,000 because they have trash on their ground, right? Like if you live in a normal neighborhood. Now, if you live in a neighborhood where things are like $6 million houses, you might be able to justify that. But there's got like the fines have to generally justify or match the punishment and stuff. And there's government agencies that will oversee things if you're taken advantage of. And yeah. Anywho. Wrong place. Did it again. Like the CIA. Yeah, I mean, my CIA guys got my back. I know, because my camera blinks twice when I really have a problem, and then all of a sudden, it goes away. It's kind of cool. He's been looking out for me for a while. Thanks, Mr. CIA guy. It's the backyard lawyers with nothing but time on their hands. Well, I mean, that's the problem, too, is everyone thinks they have an understanding of the law, too. But it's all right. I mean, that's kind of the society we live in, right? People get to push it until resistance is met. I'm okay with that. Sometimes good things come from that as well. You know, just keep pushing until you get good change. But balances are there for a reason. There's entrance. Jeez, man, they wrapped it all the way around on me. Gotta go chew the butt off a summer worker who isn't doing their job. You know, just don't chew it. You know, just here's what be my only approach to you. Go up to them, tell them what it was expected, tell them what they did, and then ask them if they can match that. That's all you have to do. Just say, we expected you to lift 10 cups. You only lifted 7 cups. In the future, will you be able to lift 10 cups in a proper, like given your proper training, or do you need retraining and reskilling? Leave it just like that. They got nothing to be mad at there. Nothing. Summertime butt chewings never go over well. Everyone's hot, bothered. Trust me. Un momento, por favor. I have to check in for an appointment real quick. It's like, I love internet because people don't have to call me as much, right? But at the same time, I feel like my expectations or the system's expectations on the end user goes up too much. Like I got to log into your app, pre-check things. It's in a week. I can appreciate that. Thank you. That was a good reminder. Hey Siri, do I have an appointment set up for 7/16? Okay. Good morning, Kibler. Hi, friend. Good to see you here. Chippy. An HOA existing to protect the hard-earned value of people's homes is warranted. I don't think that argument really works. Because, like, people, I mean, how often are you... What's the argument? That Billy Bob's going to move into your $1 million neighborhood and bring down the value? Is that really an argument? It's like, Billy Bob's going to die one day. I'd be more worried about a new company moving in, like, nearby than I would ever be worried about a person. The people you let move in can change. I don't know, dude. I just don't think HOAs protect people like that. I think it's like a thing they say, but it doesn't really happen. You know where I'm coming from? I think where HOAs help is they maintain property that normally owners wouldn't maintain. And that helps. So you can have HOAs managing public things for the betterment of everybody. So you think of it as more of like, you know, just like, it's like a socialism thing where like it just benefits everybody. Everybody pays in and everybody gets more back. But it doesn't get treated that way now, does it? This is why Woot's banned in Russia, by the way. I get the worst takes. Shot a 48 Monday on 9? Okay. I mean, you can say you shot a 106. I'm sorry, a 96. That's fine. No one's going to be mad at you for saying you shot a 96. Sometimes I take my my finger off the shift button before I should. Uh-oh, my ping went up. Why? Nah, everything was fine. That was just for a moment. It's been running perfectly all morning. I can't imagine it's going to start being mad. That's a nice round, Kibler. You feel good about it? You feel like you could do it again? That's what's important. Once you get down to like, I mean, this is probably a terrible take as somebody who can only do it. But once I felt like I got down to 90, I realized I can see where my mistakes are at much easier. Because like when you're shooting at 130, your whole game's fucked up. Like everything is weird, right? But like the minute you're shooting at 90, you can really narrow down the few things that are like really affecting you getting to that point. Like, yeah, well, I did lose a ball on 3, you know. God, I played a new course with Chippy the other day. I must have shot 190, dude. Not really, but I lost way more balls than I care to admit. It was a super tight course with it's built on the plains, and so no witch. God, I hate when they do that. It's built on the plains, so it's got elephant grass. I don't know what it's really called here in America, but just like 9-foot grass everywhere. So, dude, I mean, whew, it's tight fairways, 9-foot grass, and a lot of water. It was a course I would play again. But I would like to play it in the spring so that I can at least know where the fairways are before I go play the course. Because I was shooting blind over grass. Like I had no idea what I was shooting at. In America, that's prejudice to the elephants? No. But I get where you're coming from. I do. We do like to make everything a victim, right? Victim first mentality. It's all right. I think those days are coming to an end. I think the generation beneath me has really had enough of that shit. Pachyderm grass? Really? That's really what it's called? Isn't that a profession? I left strokes out there for sure. It was really just taking firm, not hard swings from me. I feel like sub 45 on the cards this season. Bro, you shouldn't be. Nah. Do not be taking hard strokes. Soft strokes all day. Shooting 125 straight gets you into 90 all day, dude. I mean, if you're talking about like you're leaving like short strokes on like your sub 50s, that's just because you're not playing with your club face forward enough. 100%. It's everybody's problem when they start getting to those lower numbers and they start leaving things real short. Got to get that club. You got to get those hands forward to the club face. Everybody gets so scoopy at under 100. It's like they bring their driver swing out. I think if I would have started golf at a much younger age, I would be pretty good. Not like good, but like pretty good. By now I'm shit. But I love the game. It's something I measure myself actually getting better every time I go. Sometimes you don't, right? Sometimes you just have a bad off game and then you just make the most of those good shots in between. That's what I love about it. That and, oh God, man. Some of those courses are just gorgeous. So pretty. I found Arby's in the tomes. I just read that. That's funny. I'd go for some Arby's. They got the meats. Who's got the best fries? I got all the fast food places. What's your fry guy place? Hey, Calren sent me a message or sent me a like. I like that guy. Golf progression is non-linear. Yeah. If you take a large enough sample size, it's kind of, you'll see progression. I think you'll just have more plateaus, but it's still, I don't know. I haven't hit a really bad plateau yet. I did hit one my first season where I went from bad to worse, and I hung out in worse for a while. I did hit that. My ping's 1200. Why? What changed? Kibler showed up. That was it. I wonder if this canvas setting is set to variable. Nope, constant bitrate. Okay. Yeah, my signal strength is garbage all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm going to do the fiber thing. Scoob wins. Let's see. Let's look into it. Okay. Well, keep playing for a bit, see how it goes, see if it corrects. Super annoying. Like, nothing changed. It's been fine all morning. Then it goes to shit about this time. I can't imagine that's a me issue, right? Nah, Tyrone, man, I'm still working on it, brother. It's because Donuts got here. It's gotta be it. Like, my kid's still asleep, so nothing's changed on the internet. It's still the same. Customer service doesn't do anything, dude. I tried. Saeed just brushes me off and tries to sell me things. Yay, I got a key. That feels good. Story of your life, right? Sterner, you think? Is that an option? I'm still 88, Tyrone. I swear, man, every time I start getting going, the internet starts dying eventually. I've been live for 3 hours. It's been perfect. 3 hours in, it decides it wants to have hiccups. Ooh, what do we got here? Not quite. Understand people? Yeah, I feel that too. I just want to talk to somebody that'll do what I'm asking. I don't want to do what you want me to do, but I understand why they need to. Because like 99% of the people that are calling have no clue. I just want a person that I can complain to that understands the complaint. Is that too much? Yeah, I mean, yeah, call centers and AI, dude. Because like when you have a problem now, you have to get through the AI bot before you get to the person. All right, we leveled up. Go woot. Still at 75 there. Yeah, I know. I know how to do the game. I just don't want to do the game. That's it. Because the game's going to end up being a whole, like, thing. Yeah, no, sometimes you send you in, coach. You're going to call on my behalf.
What do you need?
Sir, it doesn't appear you're calling from the same state. My phone heard me say, sir. I just got trolled. I thought I had a World Stone Shard. The game never existed before. You used to be able to call a place and talk to the dude who'd been working for 50 years. Yeah. Yeah, those days are long gone, sadly. Even the company is doing their own, what do you call it, customer service. Sometimes it's just you're talking to a generic third-party company. A guy doesn't care. He doesn't know at all. He does 4 different companies. He's just there to listen to your problem and follow scripts. All right, that is... Oh, wow, we had enough hate keys. Oops. I don't know when that happened. Fix what? This stuff? What did I just lose? Oh. It's the paladin only words, right? And now it works. Oh, never mind. It's still there. What am I looking at difference here? All right, let's just take a picture. And then open the new one and put it on the other one. PD2 general on, return, 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 return. Okay, yeah, there's definitely some differences there. The craft level starts to get a little wonky. I can turn this off. Because the stuff that it's showing, it's the control shift right thing at the bottom is gone. The control right. I kind of have all this memorized stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's the thing in the middle. There's this thing in the middle right here, the crafting at fixed level. But that's also included in general PD2, it seems. Because there's an extra line with it right there. So I think it's, yeah, it's included. So we'll just run with it off. That's fine. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think it looks good. I think you look good. Handsome. Oh, there's the ping. 1, 2, 3, 4 ping. Oh my God, what? Trying to open a door for 15 minutes. Open, close, open, close. What's going on? Stream's crashing. It's happening everywhere. Oh my God, what's happening? Stream crash? Still up, still down? Probably down, probably up. Well, good news is it's not me. It can't be me if it's this. Oh, Jesus Christ. From Trav to Council. Yeah, that's a bit of a run, you know. I like to tell it, you know, how to clear Den of Evil. I shouldn't joke. I've never used one. Why am I still killing this boss? I have enough keys. Why am I doing this? Go next. Come on, Woot. I'm afraid of the next boss is the thing. With my ping? So maybe we just do... Oops. What am I doing? stupid. I think it's faster to go from the front door, isn't it? Front door has 3 variables I have to account for. This is ridiculous. I feel like Nilithek's going to be a lot faster than Izzy, but Nilithek is dangerous with a ping like this. This is whatever.
Moo, 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 moo.
Steps is easier. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to have to just be Nilithek when I'm confident in my ping. Because right now I just jumped up to 1438 ping. What the fuck, man? Yeah, I'm scheduling it today. Needed that green light from Scooby. I've been with this I've had cable internet here for 15 years, 16 years. Get a tech out? Why? Not my it's not going to be my problem after this. They're going to have to come out and install like the line and all that. It's not, there's no line in my house yet. Fiber was only made active like right around COVID. Yeah, I'm just going to switch companies. Yep. Just over it, dude. Can only, I'm only going to do the dance so much. Yeah. Just go fiber. That's the play. That's the play. It's a forgiveness versus permission thing. Because when they first started, like it was, I had to ask through people, and I'm not even going to ask. I'm just going to do it. Yo, Squid Boy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Everybody else across the board, thank you for the follows on YouTube, TikTok, and all the other places that we're streaming. I hope you guys are having a great one. I'm going to head out, and I'm going to go schedule some stuff and do some adult things. It's been a blast streaming so far this morning. I thank you, guys. I will try to stream again today. I tried last night. I'll try again today, later, like when this is clearing up, I hope. But yeah, I'll be around if you guys need anything. You want to play some like farming simulator or something? I don't know. Let me know. I'm here. Woot loves you. Woot out. Woot, 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 woot.